Namaste Krishna Rao garu. Welcome to IYRTalks English edition. The recent formation of government in Manipur by NDA-led government, for basically the chief minister is from BJP side and the deputy chief minister from the other two sects. So basically this government is formed with a view to curtail ethnic violence in the valley, what are hill resource, whatever that is there. So this is there, ruptures are there, and then so much of uncertainty in the area is there for a long. And I think BJP government is trying to strike a balance between all the forces and trying to take it little forward to keep people together and run the place. So and this is really because a very important border area for India. I think this action, I think we should all hail the decision of the central government in taking an initiative in forming the. We don't know how long this is going to sustain and all that. So can you just elucidate on this one, the pros and cons, the sects over there, and what are the causes for the rift and all that? Can you just tell us?
It's a very, very volatile area. The tempers are flayed, that's the most important thing. And both the Kukis and Maitis, if one catches the other, they are really behaving like uncivilized brutes. What we have seen with reference to Israeli captives in Hamas, the atrocities committed both by Maitis as well as by Kukis against each other are no less heinous. This is the state of affairs. How did it come about? Basically, Maitis are not really a tribe in that sense of the word, who live in hills, but more a valley populated, that Manipur valley, they live there. This Vaishnavite tradition of Bengal, Chaitanya and others, somehow it spread there and take a unique culture. It's a Vaishnavite culture which is unique to Manipur. It's also not the same thing as what it is there in West Bengal. I mean, it's really surprising that Vaishnavite tradition bypassed whole of Bangladesh, what is now our East Pakistan, which has turned 100% Muslim or 90% Muslim, and went over here and took a stronghold. So that's and then it's a different society. Women take the lead, women have an important say, and women are really respected. That's the speciality of the Maiti culture. And then of course, the hill areas are populated by different tribes. As far as Manipur is concerned, in the hill areas on one side you have the Nagas, the other side you have the Kukis and Jio something is there. And this Kuki population is just not confined to Manipur. They also extend into Myanmar. So that's a whole hill area in which they habitate. So that also makes the situation complicated. Somehow when that reservation thing came, already there are animosities, and both the sides have so violently behaved against each other, you cannot say anybody is better than the other. And the earlier chief minister is partly responsible for this. He wanted to consolidate his hold in the Maitis and egg them on to the Kukis. So he also played a very, very dangerous role. So in this heightened tensions, any popular government representing all the communities is a welcome thing. So you have a chief minister who is a Maiti, a deputy chief minister who is a Kuki, another one who is a Naga. So on the face of it, it looks to be a balanced ministry. But how well they can deliver depends on how much of a hold they can have on the people, and how much of a confidence they can take the people into themselves. Already the Kuki organization has told they don't want this man to represent them in the ministry, stating that what we are interested in is a autonomous union territory exclusively for Kukis. But that has a dangerous trend because in Northeast there are so many tribes. If you start carving out a separate union territory for each tribe, you will end up nowhere. So that may not be a good proposition as far as the Northeast is concerned. And especially in terms of Manipur contests, the Maithis are against it. So even if you constitute, immediately there will be a big outbreak of violence between the Maithis and the Kukis. Kukis also fight with Nagas. That's another thing. I mean, this is something that's today Northeast is very crucial for India, more so with a not so friendly government coming up in Bangladesh, and there is total lawlessness in Myanmar, and then China is looking from the top. China has also an interest in fomenting trouble here. So it's a challenge, major challenge here. And in addition to that, what I read now, even within the Kukis, there's a small minority who claim they are Jews and they want to go over to Israel. So that's another thing that's a very, very special relationship as far as the Kukis is concerned. This needs to be handled very, very delicately and carefully by Government of India. It's a good start. I wish it succeeds. But if it has to succeed, somebody has to do a lot of groundwork and do a lot of confidence building exercise between the Kukis, the Maithis and Nagas and Kukis. That's a very, very important way forward as far as Manipur is concerned.
Let's hope peace and tranquility gets established very soon, and let the BJP government's initiative succeed. Thank you.